Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome again. Alright, let's continue this journey forest out of the dark. Let's see what this will bring. I'm sorry, George, that I can give you no better burial than this rough blanket of leaves, but I cannot carry you all the way home. Marcus returns, but Elisabeth turns away from him. So, you've decided to return? The forest will take him. There's enough here that feeds on the dead. That's hardly a comforting thought. If you're looking for comfort, you'd best look elsewhere. I'm not a comforting man. Who I am to speak? Comfort. I killed my brother. I don't have home. This one. Honesty. I have never lied to you. You fought me first as a raven, then as a wen, never telling me if they were one and the same. Had you asked, I'd have told you. How could I know to ask a thing like that? No, you choose to keep this secret. Why? There never seemed to be a good time. We had time, you piece of crap. Bah! Sure, revealing what you were was more important than all of your philosophy. Not everyone would react well if they knew. You can fly, you can see the world from above, in ways most of us can only dream of. How could I react badly to that? This is no natural power I wield. The magic that makes me a raven lies deep inside of me. It shapes who I am. Why you are is a staunch ally who can be trusted not to flee from danger. Elisabeth, it's a pleasure to find by your side. There are few I'd rather have guarding my back, but there is much you don't understand. Explain to me then. The leaves around them rustle. It's past time to leave this place. There are forest creatures enough who will come to feed your brother, whether we are here or not. Very well, you can explain as we walk. Elisabeth pauses, glancing back at George's body. I'm sorry, George, I couldn't save you, but I'll do right by our other brothers. You have my word. We need to replenish our supplies. I suggest we head out of the forest and make our way to Gallan Crossing. They ought to have what we need. So were you born able to turn into a bird? The way grows rocky. We're heading toward hill country. Or do you come into this power as you grew? We'll need to stay on the lookout for wolves, even outside of the forest, bandits too. How about exasperating young men who refuse to answer questions? Are there more of those in the hills? Elisabeth. If we are to travel together, I need to understand. Marcus sighs. No, I was not born able to turn into a raven, nor was I born dreaming of flight. I was born a poor lad dreaming of treasure, nothing more. Now that sounds like a familiar story. Too familiar, like your brothers. I sought treasure and adventure. Like them, I found far more. You found magic. Snarling wolves slip out from behind a boulder and block the path ahead. And we are going to kick the asses of these wolves, obviously. Alright, attack. Now the question is, which one is this? This one? This one. Hehehe. But you don't have an attack that would kick his ass. Attack of 9. Not bad. I'm surprised actually. And yes! I expected this to happen, kind of. Right. I'm totally not good at strategy games. Or RPGs, basically. So don't really expect any good tactics from me. Oh crap. Alright, you are quiet in a pickle because you are crippled. So heal. And you... Well, this will be enough. Yeah? We'd best walk faster. Only if you keep talking. Very well. What were we talking about? How you found magic? I didn't simply find magic. The way one finds a lost glove or an inn to spend the night in. I found a dark lady, an enchantress, who promised me power. I was young and foolish, and I accepted that power without even asking its price. A dark enchantress? You don't mean Queen Freya or Queen Ravenna? Queen Freya and Queen Ravenna are not the only shadowed powers in this world. Others too seek magic to fit their desires, my dark enchantress among them, for most of those desires do not include claiming an entire kingdom. Yet my enchantress' purposes were dark enough. Only after I accepted a share of her power did I see her true intention, to keep me forever under her control. Well, she failed then. You're not under her control now. I escaped her poisonous grasp, but it was a near thing. The enchantress' later creations weren't so lucky. She learned from her mistakes with me, you see. She no longer relies on raw magic to control men, but binds that power into masks they are compelled to wear, masks that match their animal forms. The enchantress' later creations became animals too? They did. George. My brother George was the enchantress' victim? Not only George. Some of my older brothers as well? Not some, Elisabeth. All. For I have not learned all the forms they take. How do you know this? I have been tracking the enchantress creations for some time. Do you know, then, how to save them? I dare not make the mistakes I made with George again. You don't understand. The mask cannot be removed, and those who wear them cannot escape the enchantress' will. They must obey her commands, and then, when she dons her own mask, she can see through their eyes as well. She controls them utterly. They cannot be saved. I don't believe that! You have a good heart, Elisabeth. But a good heart alone never saved anyone. This is your first real journey beyond your farm, isn't it? You haven't seen the things I've seen. You don't understand. Yet that, sometimes there's something you can do. If traveling the wide world has taught you to give up hope, I'm glad I stay home. I'm going to save them, and nothing, not even you, is going to stop me! Listen, Elisabeth. I'll not listen to you! Elisabeth Marcus here growling behind some trees. But I'll listen to that! Let's kick some wolves' asses again! Really? 4 points? And you think you can do something with such a crappy attack? Boom! 6! That melody seems familiar, to be honest. Seriously, man. Your attacks are crappy. It will be enough. What? How's this? Wait, did I choose the wrong one? Oh, god damn it. Ah. Not that it matters. And alright, let's go. I thought maybe somehow, luckily, I will get bonus 3 points. Alright, I could deal, but I guess not. Shield, heal, whatever. At least it's good they heal after each battle. And you then don't have to go to the fountain of something like in Costume Quest. So see, understand this word well enough to put a sword through an enemy's heart. I never doubted your skill at combat. I noticed you had no hesitation about using magic to make quick work of those creatures. Arming a staff with magic is different than arming a man with it, let alone controlling their every move with a mask they can never take off. Your brothers cannot even think for themselves, without the enchantress' thoughts moving their own. I don't wear mask, yet even for me, the enchantress' magic is woven into my very being. I must fight to resist it. Your brothers don't have the option of fighting. I only hope I can keep my own corruption at bay long enough to defeat her. After that, it doesn't matter what happens to me. Of course it matters! I only ask this of you, that when the darkness in me at last overpowers the light, you will use your skill with the sword to put as swift an end to me as you did to those wolves. I most certainly will not. There is no other way against such magic. I don't believe that either. Would you school me in the ways of magic then? You who have so little experience with it. I might not know about magic, but I know there are many ways to fight off the dark, and not all of them end in death. The old stories all say so. My father told me those stories when I was young. He said my mother told them to him in the years before she left. Stories. Fairy tales, more likely. What do your stories say about fighting off the very dark? That it can be done by a strong spell, or a pure heart, or true love's kiss, or... Marcus laughs. True love's kiss? You cannot be serious. Now the question is, will we have a female companion in this game? To which she could do that as well. I don't remember reading something like that. And I don't remember, well, basically that only. Alright, whatever. Do it, girl! We don't know each other well enough for that. Be careful where you place your trust, Elisabeth. Who said that kiss was about trust? Rather about a word that rhymes with trust, I imagine. What was I thinking? Save your stories for the old house and the campfire. They might be of use there. We'd best keep walking. It's getting brighter. We must be near the edge of the forest. Galan Crossing isn't far now. I'm glad we brought extra ropes for. Moving farther away from Queen Freya's army doesn't seem to be helping with the temperature. Your party has reached level 4. Have gained hit points and ability points. Check the party details screen to gain points. For XP and simple ropes. Only 4? Alright, Galan Crossing it is, but first we go here. Now, speed or expanded mind. Let's go with expanded mind for you this time. And Marcus, you have the shield 3 and heal 4. With this you have heal 6 buffer. Okay, let's go like that. And how about I give you some speed. Or hit points. Let's give him hit points. Because he's the weak link. Magic is corruption. Galan Crossing. Let's check this out. In a shop in the village of Galan Crossing. That's the best price I can offer you. You said I value on journey bread and dried meat. Anyone is paying so much when we have such a long journey ahead of us? I'm sorry, but with Queen Freya and the move, my deliveries grow less and less reliable. I can barely count on your supplies to provide for my own family. That's no excuse to cheat a pair of poor travelers. I understand. And don't give me this crap. You have a warm house for sure. That's no excuse to cheat a pair of poor travelers. We're all just doing what we can to survive. You do the same these dark times. Now get out of here. If the spiders get you on your own journey north, it will be more than you deserve. I'm not scared of a few spiders. You should be. Travels from Devland talk about many-legged horrors, as large as ponies terrorizing their villages. They speak of webs strong enough to hold a man and venom that can steal the powers from his limbs. Now if you excuse me, some of us lack the leisure to travel and must return to our walk. Giant spiders, do you take his state seriously? Aye, don't you? You're the one who says you believe in fairy tales. I don't know, perhaps a natural spider shouldn't be any harder to believe in than an unnatural wolf. Unnatural is exactly the right word. It would take strong magic to create a creature such as this. You think the spiders were created rather than born? Transformed from what they were born to, perhaps. This is the very sort of transformation my dark lady was fond of. We should head to Devland. Perhaps the villagers there can tell us more. Let's go! Oh! Side mission! Side mission! I'm in side quest. A fellow named Charles. Elisabeth is browsing the shops in Gallan Crossing when a man with a concerned look approaches her. You there? You look like a smart lady. I could use some help. Are you going to try and sell me something? Nonsense. My name is Charles and I'm in dire straits. Okay, Charles, what can I help you with? Earlier today, I was minding my own business, having a mark at the tavern, when a bunch of dwarves walked in. Dwarves, as you know, tend to be a noisy bunch, and these were not only noisy but smelly too. They were causing a huge ruckus at the tavern, scaring everyone, but the keep was too scared to ask them to leave. Now, I've been visiting this establishment for years, and know the help well. There is one girl who I kind of love, I have an eye on, but she seems to care more for the rugged. I don't have time for this. Wait, I'll give you a word if you help me. I'm listening, but get to the point. Anyway, I tried to talk to the dwarves, and they said they wouldn't leave unless I could answer some dumb riddle. And you can solve it, can you? I can't go back until I have an answer. Oh, god damn it. And so it begins. The hard tasks. The puzzles. Now, the question is, what the puzzle will be? Let's hear it then! When you have three, you have three. When you have two, you have two. But when you have one, you have none. Cows. What? Friends. Choices. Right. Is this easy? Or I just think it's easy, but it's not really easy, and you know. I will go choices. But maybe friends. Or maybe clouds. Or maybe cows. Alright, you can't have clouds at all, okay? How? How would you be in possession of clouds? Cows? That doesn't make sense as well. Choices and friends. Well, it depends, because if you consider yourself a friend, then if you have one, then I guess you have none. And alright, choices, fuck this. It's choices, because when you only have one choice, you don't get to choose at all. You're absolutely right. I must go find the dwarves. They will be so impressed. Charles runs off before Elisabeth can say anything. He suddenly stops and runs back, handing Elisabeth a crooked stick. Apologies, my lady. Your reward is promised. Gnarled stuff. And just what am I supposed to do with this? Give it to your companion, because he can use this crap. Weapon. Attack 6 and 3, but this one has 8 and 6 and heal self. Yes, please. Now with this stick, you will beat the crap out of your enemies. Okay. The road to Vardhelm. Go. Our supplies will only last us a few days more. I hope that is that in Vardhelm they will offer us better prices. Elisabeth and Marcus heard galloping horse and cry for help in the distance. Do you hear that? It's coming from up ahead. Yeah, let's climb those cliffs and get a better look. I see an outcrop not too far up. Elisabeth and Marcus climbed the outcrop. Are those Queen Freya's men down below? I've never seen them before. They look well armed. Aye, and the wagon they guard holds no ordinary cargo. Those are the wells of children within. Children stolen from their homes by Queen Freya's own orders. Children! How could one do such thing? They say that that's how Queen Freya trains her most elite soldiers, by raising them herself. Listen, the children's cries grow louder. We have to help them. And add our corpse is to those the Queen has already slain. Should we stand idly by if we can help? Well, I'm not about to let you fight Queen Freya's men alone. If you really wish to render aid, I'll accompany you. Elisabeth and Marcus swiftly follow a path upon the outcrop. They come to the crossroads when they see Freya's soldiers and the wagon full of children approaching. There's a whole lot of them and just 2 of us, but with descent from above we'll have the element of surprise. We can do better than simply leaping in. Swords raised. If we cut the horses free, we'll create a distraction. Yes, let's do this. I know it's not really a good... it was in the past. It happened in the past. In past, you had to go with good strategy there, okay? I wouldn't do that, but I couldn't do such thing, okay? You're right. If we cut the horse free, men will be diverted to chase after them. Oh. Wait, did he say that? I thought he... Oh, man. My mind went crazy. I thought he meant cut the horses by killing them, but... Alright, did he say cut free? I don't even remember. My god. My mind is blank. Okay, never mind. Elisabeth and Marcus cut the horses free. The men driving the wagon leaped down to attack, even as 2 other soldiers ran after the horses. There he go, the horses. They are happy enough to escape their masters. The masters are not nearly so happy, though. Who cares? There's only one. As well. How about this one? You thought you could do anything with this crappy attack, asshole! 6. And look at that. 114 and it's done. Huh. That was fast. Don't lower your sword yet. The men who pursued the horses have retrieved them and head back this way. Okay. Hello again. 14, obviously. Boom. Wait, they can heal themselves. What? Taunt. What happened to you? May only attack Taunter. Well, they actually have pretty good attacks as well. Hopefully that can work. No, it can't. Alright, so you used heal. I will beat the crap out of you. And you can kick this guy. Oh, that one was the taunting one. Not good. Not good at all. Man down, man down! That's how it's done. Again, this thing. See ya. Oh! Wasn't there another one? A girl walks up to Elisabeth and Marcus, a knife in her hand. I took care of the last one. Elisabeth and Marcus look behind the girl. One of Freya's men lies dead on the ground, his throat slit by the girl's knife. Behind him the wagon door has been kicked open, and several other children peer out cautiously, even as the horses make their way back to the wagon. He didn't expect anyone to come at him from inside the wagon. Thought he had us under control. He did. You have a fighter's heart. Yeah, and Queen Freya can have it. And gung-ho! We all are! If you accompany us to Devlin, we'll find someone to see you safely on that journey. The girl jabs her knife in Elisabeth's direction. We can't get ourselves home. We're not babes. Not anymore after all you've been through. Even so, this road is a dangerous place. My brother and I can handle the horses. Those who can't fight will stay inside the wagon. We'll be okay. If you insist on going alone, travel as fast as you can. And don't stop for anyone, do you understand? Of course not. Now we're glad for your help. But if you keep not reincarnate us, we won't make it back home before dark. They help the girl and her brother close up the wagon and watch as the wagon pulls away. It worries me to send them out into the world alone. Yet we could hardly force them all to accompany us against their will. In truth, I was not much older than this girl when my father began to teach me to fight. They are safer now than they would have been had we not come. Yeah, we were right to help them. We are indeed, yet we need to move quickly now. It will be dark soon and we'll still have a ways to go before we reach Devlin. Fleshy stick! And what the fleshy stick can give you. Attack 3 and attack 5. Okay, fleshy stick is crap. Gnarl stuff is the best. A sticky situation. What does it mean? It's pretty late. Let's hope there's still room at the inn. Yeah, and that we've got enough left to afford it. Otherwise it will be a long, cold night. Help! Help! Oh, there was a voice for this? What's that? Elisabeth and Marcus rush down the alley, following the voice. Please help me! This monster spider has me stuck in its web! Oh... Let's get rid of this thing fast. Like, really fast. Boom. Sayonara. Farewell. Bye bye. Thank you! I thought I was gonna... Here, your heart. Let me help you. Marcus touches the boy's arm. Marcus' hands glow with gold light. Whoa, magic! Do it again! Don't be so eager for magic, boy. You don't know where it can lead. The spider's web that caught you was spun, with the help of magic too, no doubt. But what were you doing out alone so late? You're old enough to know better. That's what my dad always says. You won't tell him I got stuck with you, he'll be so mad. I was hunting a rabbit and didn't see the sun setting. I'd have gotten the rabbit too if it not that web. I'm good with sling. Timothy! Timothy! Please don't tell my dad. There you are, Timmy. I've been looking and looking for you. Where have you been? Your son was chasing down the rabbits and got into a sticky situation. Don't blame the boy, he was only helping us. Okay. We have stumbled right into a giant spider web, if not the Timothy's warning. He saved us from getting ourselves in a sticky mess. Already? Why, I'm glad you're finally learning caution, Timmy. Come, strangers, I can show you the way to my inn. If you're looking for dinner and rooms tonight, you've already been traveling for some time. That was a pretty good lie, wasn't it? Elisabeth and Marcus followed the innkeeper back to his establishment. The spiders always spin their webs at night, they hate the light, and besides, in the dark the webs are harder to see. If we don't find those webs well, the results aren't pretty. What happens? If someone gets stuck in the web at night and we don't find them, by morning only their bones remain. Grown men and women have died since the spiders came. How long ago did they come? It's been more than a year now. The spiders have grown bigger over time too. At first they were nearly as large as cats. That was bad enough, but now they are bigger than hunting ducks. It doesn't matter how many we destroy, there are always more. Truly, no one here sleeps well anymore until we know all the children are safe in beds. I'd set a guard at the door if I could. But the spiders? Yeah, the spiders. We think they come down out of the covers in the cliffs. Then, it's in the covers that our path lies. You mean to find the spiders in their own ground? Aye, and to defeat them as well. I don't know you the juggling about this, and I would be grateful should you succeed. Rest here tonight, and I'll see to it that you have food for travels come morning. I fear we cannot afford to pay you much. No need. If you defeat those spiders, you'll be doing us a huge favor. Let me know if there's care you need to. I find those who can provide it. Travel well and fight bravely. That was terrifying. Now, this thing, crossroads, will be my interest, but armor, you have some armor. Search and heal. But it's... Oh, and strength with the old armor. We need attacks, okay. Alright, for now let's end the episode here. We'll continue with this pretty awesome story tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed it and see you then. Bye bye.